Welcome dear learners. Today we're going to go through with the session of room service, that is IRD, in-room dining. Before we begin with the session, let's see the objectives of the day. The objectives of the day are to list the equipments used in room service and to list various forms and formats maintained in room service. Let's begin with the first objective, equipments used in room service. There are various equipments used in room service, which includes those of the similar which are used in restaurant, which consist of all the sort of cutlery, crockery, glasswares and linen. Apart from these equipments, there are certain few more equipments which are necessary as a room service department, which includes the most important trays through which the room service deliveries are done, trolleys through which the room service orders are sent. In these trolleys there are two types, which are service trolleys and clearance trolley, followed with food warmers, next plate warmers, next we have is cloche, followed with mobile folding room service tables, racks, etc. So these are the equipments which are necessary in any sort of room service department. Let's discuss in depth of these equipments, how they are used. Let's start with the first equipment, which is room service trays. Now there are different types of room service trays. Some are made of wooden, some are stainless steel, and some are silver plated. All these trays are used for the service of food. These trays are lined with a tray mat, and the food and the cutlery, crockery are arranged in the same, and the service is done. Next equipment is the room service trolleys. Now, as we discussed, room service trolleys, there are two different room service trolleys. One that is used for food service and the other which is used for clearance. These are the room service trolleys used for service of food and beverage. You may see there is a particular compartment in one of the trolley, which is also called as a food warmer, which keeps the food warm. Whereas in the second trolley, you can see some plates and cutlery aligned in the compartment, which can be used for the service of the guest. These trolleys are lined with a tablecloth with a cover. These trolleys are covered with a linen and arranged with all sort of equipment, that is cutlery, crockery required, and hence taken to the guest rooms. The clearance trolley. These are the room service clearance trolley which are used to clear all the trays through the floors from the corridors of the guest area. Next is food warmers. These are the food warmers which are used to keep food warm while it is being taken to the guest room, as if excess of time is taken, the food might get cold. Hence, food warmers are very important. Sometimes these food warmers are also used as plate warmers, where the plates are kept in that particular warmer to keep them warm. If a warm plate is being used for plating, the food will stay warmer for a longer period. Next equipment is cloche. Now, you must have seen cloche or you must have heard about this term. Cloche is nothing but a food cover. Cloche is also called as food covers. These are the food covers which are used for covering any sort of preparation that is taken by a particular room service steward to the guest room. Next equipment is mobile folding room service tables. These are certain tables which also look like a trolley, where the food might be arranged on these trolleys and taken to the guest's room, and it may be converted into a table for 2 packs or 4 packs according to the guest's requirement. for the guest to sit and enjoy the meal. The last equipment is racks. These are the racks which are used to store the trays. The trays that are used in room service department can be stored in these racks. The trays might be lined with the certain tray mat with equipments in it and maybe lined in these particular racks. They may be stored in these particular racks. Apart from these equipments, there are certain other equipments that are necessary in a room service department, which include the POS, that is the point of sale system, or any computer system like micros for order taking or for displaying the orders. Next, coffee machines, telephones, blending machine, billing machines, and tray mats. There you go. There's a particular room service department which you can see. It is also called as IRD, that is in-room dining. Let's see our next objective of the day, which is various forms and formats used in room service. First is room service KOT or BOT, followed with breakfast doorknob. Next is room service order tracking sheet, followed with order slip. Next we have is linen exchange. Let's see these forms and formats in a detail. The first format, that is room service KOT or BOT. It is one of the general format used in food and beverage service department. KOT or BOT is an abbreviation of kitchen order ticket or bar order ticket. The orders of the particular room are taken in this particular format. The format looks somewhat like this. It consists of date, the room number, the number of packs, the KOT number, the time taken, and followed with the item ordered by the guest. This KOT or BOT also consists of waiter's name and the signature. The next format is the breakfast doorknob. This is one of the important format used in room service. Usually, it is placed in the hotel rooms for the guest. It is one type of menu card for breakfast. Looks somewhat like this. This breakfast doorknob is a particular menu card where the guest can order the preparations for majorly breakfast and can hang this particular menu card on the door. These doorknobs are later collected by the room service steward in the late night. These breakfast doorknobs consist of points like the time of delivery of the food, followed with the menu, which consists of maybe continental or American or English. From that, you have to choose a selected items which you want to order. There are no set standards in terms of shape of the breakfast doorknob, but the usual or the standardized doorknobs look somewhat like these. This breakfast menu card acts like a time saver for the guest as well as for the room service, as the room service will get ready in prior hand with regards to the order. The next format used is the room service order tracking sheet. This is again one of the important format maintained in room service department. This format is used for tracking all the orders received in the department. It keeps a track of every moment of the order. The room service order tracking sheet or tray collection log consists of the guest name, room number, the menu item, time the order is taken, the name of the order taker, the time the order is delivered, any special comments, followed with the tray collection, that is the time at what the tray is collected from the room, and the name of the steward. Next format is called as the order slip or the room service waiter card. This is a format maintained by the room service waiter to keep a track of his order, the orders that they serve. This helps them to keep the orders. This helps them to keep the orders in line and make sure that the clearance of the trays are also done. Followed with the linen exchange register. This is one of the important format. This is a format which is used to keep a track on the linen used in the department, like tablecloths, like serviettes, tray mats, etc. This is also used for exchange of linen from the linen room for the fresh linen that is to be replaced by the dirty. These were the certain forms and formats maintained in a particular room service department. Apart from these, there are furthermore formats which are maintained, like inventory register, requisition slips, duty roster, etc. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe the channel. Also attempt a small quiz related to the topic through the link provided in the description of YouTube video. References for data credits and for the photo credits. Thank you so much.